All right, this is Johnny Pace from FloTrack here with Jereem Richards for an exclusive, exciting announcement regarding Grand Slam track. Jereem is one of the newest signees to the Grand Slam Track League. He is a multi-time Olympian, most recently competing in the Paris Olympic Games this past summer, and now the newest signing to Grand Slam track. So, Jereem, thank you for joining today and congratulations.
Thank you. Much appreciated, and thank you for having me here, man.
Yeah, so tell me about this signing. I mean, clearly a lot of excitement around Grand Slam track. Tell us about your experience and kind of where your head's at with this.
Definitely really excited. So far, big names expected to be signing on to be part of, big names in such a prestigious championships. Track meet, so it means a lot for me to be part of such huge names. Matt Hudson Smith, I mean, we have all the Olympians there. Everybody that running fast going to be there, so I'm just excited to be part of it and to be part of history.
Yeah, tell us more. What intrigued you about the league on top of the incredible athletes that are going to be a part of it?
I like competition. For me personally, I compete. My best performances have always came when the stakes were high. The best athletes were there. It was a high pressure, high intensity type of race. And I think that is what Grand Slam Track League brings. It brings the best. It brings everyone there that established and esteemed athletes. And, being an environment like that, it definitely intrigued me because you always going to have to bring an A game. So I think an environment like that would allow me to consistently be at my best. And even if I'm not at my best at a point in time, it would definitely give me that motivation to work towards to get my best.
Yeah. So the structure is very different from what we've seen in the past. And, we're coming into a year, the Olympics have just happened. So tell me how your approach to the year is going to change as a result of this structure where you will be racing at least four times every year.
This year is going to be a longer year, obviously. Everyone kind of knows that. Me personally, I just try to take it meet by meet. Um, Going forward for this year is just about staying healthy because I don't worry too much about competing. I know when it's time to rise to the occasion, my body allows me to do so. So I just try my best to stay healthy and be ready when it's time to be ready. And I trust in my coach, trust in the program, and most importantly, trust in God. And everything would work together in the right time. And so I try not to stress too much about putting everything together at one time. But I go through this season and I accept where I'm at a certain point in time. But I definitely work forward to get some type of progress and be able to perform at a high level.
Yeah. I mean, with the Olympics, right? It's you're peaking right at that one moment. With these four times, will there maybe be ebbs and flows or maybe a different you know through line as far as your training and your approach?
No, definitely. Because we have four meets, you want to be able to be ready for each and every one of them. But at the same time, you had a plan around your season. I think it would be structured in a place where it allows us to run fast, but still be able to have enough gas in the tank to run for the rest of the season. So I'm excited. I'm excited for it. It now gives a challenge to coaches and athletes to be able to
Yeah.
be ready to do it when it counts, all the time when it counts.
Right. And a big component of this, Michael Johnson emphasized from the start, you get to race your rivals, not just once, but multiple times in a year. Are there any athletes that you're particularly excited to line up against, several times in the series?
Um, all the guys that were named in the 400 meters so far is definitely guys I'm excited to race against. Bittersweet moment for me, fastest race in history at the Olympic Games, just missing out on a medal. So it was, as I say, bittersweet moment for me. So I actually now have the opportunity to run against these guys four times for the year. So I'm really excited about it because, as you would say, I trying to get back now.
You hail from the country of Trinidad and Tobago, something that I know you're very proud of. Can you tell us what that means to represent your country?
It definitely means a lot to me representing Trinidad and Tobago. Um, we are a very small twin island republic in the Caribbean, and it's just a different feeling representing the place that's where you come from. It I feel so much pride inside representing my country, and it means a lot to me. I would like to motivate younger athletes in Trinidad and Tobago to show them that it's possible to be on the world stage, to be a successful athlete, even though we may not have all the resources that other countries may have. It's still possible to make it. So I definitely take representing my country with a lot of pride, and I try to do it with the best of my ability, and to show the world and to show my country that we are here and we are able to succeed.
Absolutely, man. That's beautiful. I think, are you the first athlete from Trinidad and Tobago to sign to Grand Slam?
Yeah, yeah, and this is for me. Yeah, this is like a big thing. Is history making right now.
Yeah, history in the making. Well, it's clearly a testament to you and what you've accomplished to be named a regular as part of the series. Is there anybody who has not yet been announced that you might hope makes an appearance as a challenger?
As a challenger in the 200, 400 group, I would like to actually see Karani James or Wade Van Niekerk there. Those are two guys that I look up to. At the same time, they're really good competitors. I know when you line up against these two guys, you're going to want to always put your best foot forward. And I mean, they're decorated athletes over the years. They've been here, been in the game, doing it for so long. I respect them because they're respectable men, and I look up to them because they've done it for so long and achieved so much. So those are two guys that I would look forward to competing against. Definitely two special guys.
Wow, well, that what a testament to you and to speak so highly of your competition. But I'm sure they'd appreciate that, and hopefully we'll see that. Tell me more about the team. I mean, I've met a little bit with the Grand Slam team that's pulling this league together, and it seems like their key focus is listening to all the stakeholders. Can you tell me kind of, have you gleaned that similar sense, or have you had conversations, with the organizers about positive
So I
changes?
hadn't, I hadn't have conversations with anyone yet. I kind of just going through with my agent, but
Yeah.
I've just from seeing from social media, you know, it talking about empowering athletes. I think that's something that's very important. Um, Obviously, this meet pays more. At the end of the day, we do it for fun because we love the sport, but at the same time, to be able to make more money in this sport is something that all athletes would love. So I think the fact that it actually pays more is something really important, and it definitely helps and motivates athletes a little bit more than normal.
100%. And hopefully we're going to bring whole new audiences in and get reach a whole lot more people. Um,
Hmm.
so I'm very optimistic. I don't know that we know exactly when the first race will go, but maybe we'll have some answers soon. Um,
Yeah,
I'm
hopefully,
preparing.
hopefully.
I know the Olympics was just a couple short months ago, but are you going to begin your preparations anytime soon, or what is that going to look the
All
next few months
I
for?
already started training a bit. Not as strenuous, but I already started training. I usually like to start doing something before we actually officially start. So it's more like voluntary at this point, but I take the voluntary part of training very serious because when we actually start, I don't want to be feeling too sore or too out of it or too unfit in the
Yeah,
early part of the season, even though it's going to be a long season next year, please God. But
yeah.
I excited. I'm excited. This is definitely something really big, and for me to be a part of this, and as you say, be the first person from Trinidad and Tobago to do it is definitely history in the making, and I'm excited to be part of something such an initiative to empower athletes so much.
Well, very, very good. We're very excited for you, and we're so excited to cheer for you in this coming year. And really appreciate you sitting down. Congratulations! I think by the time this airs, the news will be out. So, congratulations again, and thanks for the time.
Thank you, no problem, IG.